In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Ausar Thompson and how he is such an amazing player, and it's somebody who we should really look at so that we can improve our game as well. So let's get down, let's check out Ausar Thompson and what he's going to be able to do this year in the NBA. He's a fantastic player. Really quickly, if you want to be able to shoot the basketball better, make sure to go check out my hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below. Okay, so right here he's coming down the right side of the court. He's dribbling with his left hand. Now, a lot of coaches will say, well, if you're dribbling down the right side, you always have to use your right hand. But you can actually do this to set up a move. A left hand dribble coming up the right side of the court will sometimes allow you to be able to pass to both sides, of course, with just one hand. With a right hand dribble, this cross-court pass can be a bit harder. The left hand does give a couple of more options for passing as well. But in this case, he does a quick jab cross to the right side, and that gets his defender onto his heels. When he then attacks that left side, he takes that one more dribble and he does a low gather. Now, there's two types of gathers that you can do, in my opinion. There's obviously the gather at the chest, but personally, I would not do that. At this level, you want to do a high or low gather, and that will keep that ball away from reaching hands, as we can see right here. When you do that low gather, you take two big steps, and now he's finishing with his right hand. Now, depending on where your defender is, a right or left hand finish in this situation is going to be preferred. Now, with this player jumping in front of Ausar Thompson, a right hand shot is actually preferred. The reason being is now, if he's going in this direction, then that right hand shot will be wide open to take, and he does make this shot here. However, if this player was riding his back or riding his right side, he would have wanted to go up with his left hand. If this player was to try and contest that left-hand shot, this would be then a kick out to the corner. So you always have to think if this then that when you're attacking the rim. If this happens, I need to finish with that, whether it be a pass or a different handed shot. He's also very, very aggressive on defense, but also very patient. Here he's able to block what looks to be Grady Dick's shot from the Toronto Raptors. And that all came from this shot fake. He didn't exactly leave his feet. He stayed with Grady Dick, and then he was able to go up when Grady Dick actually went up for the shot. Now, if you can time this right, as soon as those two hands get on that ball, you need to jump straight up. Now, this could have been a shot fake, but because Ausar Thompson jumped straight up and straight back down, this would have never been a foul no matter what. Even if it was a fake shot and then Grady Dick going up, it wouldn't have mattered. He would have still got that block or at least contested the shot because he went straight up. Now, one of my favorite things that players do is fighting over top of screens and keeping that player from attacking the rim. How they're able to do this and how Ausar Thompson does it right here is he's able to get his hand and his arm and his leg to the other side of that screen, which blows up that screen, and just by merely having your hand up, you can disrupt the pass, and in this case, he gets the steal. And then any time that you get a steal, you should be looking up court. This is one dribble. Look how many steps he was able to cover in just one dribble. He passes it up to his teammate. His teammate's then able to send up that alley-oop. All of this with only one dribble after the steal. This is amazing. This is exactly what you want to imitate as a player on the basketball court. And this is exactly why you never want to gather at your chest. Right here, Grady Dick gathers at his chest, and Ausar Thompson was able to get his hand into that ball and loosen that ball up so that they get the steal as a team. This would have never been possible if he never got his hand in there. If Grady Dick kept that ball high in this case and did a little bit of a Euro step around Ausar Thompson, he probably could have made it to the rim. If these guys spread out, instead of trying to clog the key and allowing their defenders to block up or clog up the key, then he would have had a better opportunity. But none of those things happened in this case, and Ausar Thompson was able to poke it free so his teammate could get the steal. Now watch this. He gets the defensive rebound. He looks down court right away. He takes one dribble, and then he's able to push that ball down court. Look at what he's doing. Now, I know there's some coaches, even myself, I've caught myself saying, never take a dribble after a rebound. But if you're looking to push the ball right away, that one dribble can get you balanced or in position to be able to get that bomb down court for your teammate to get the layup. And anytime a player is taking way too many dribbles, you just need to get your hand in there. Get your hand on their waist, get your hand where you think that ball is going to go with your palm up, and you can get these steals. And 3 dribbles down court, and he's able to get that foul. Now here he's getting that rebound, he tips it back up, he misses that shot, but look, he's always trying to get his hand on the ball. Whether he misses that shot again or not, he's still fighting for it. There's nothing these players and the Raptors can do to be able to get that ball. He just had more tenacity, more aggressiveness, more want and desire to get that ball. And there was 2 players down here trying to get that rebound, and he was the technically 3 players, sole player who was actually looking to actually be hungry enough to get that board. And then when you're attacking the basket, these quick little push-offs. Now, this is not a push-off. The referee is literally looking at him right here with a better angle than what we have here. This is not a foul. Basically, what he's doing is that player is in his space. You're allowed to do a little bit of a chicken wing, as we see right there. And then that quick snatch back, that creates that space, and then he was able to pull up for that shot. You need to be a 3-level scorer. The ability to score at the rim, mid-range, even though most coaches hate mid-range these days, and being able to shoot the 3. You need to be able to do each of these options, and you need to have counter moves and moves to be able to score in these different options. And also being able to shoot from this range is very useful with a guy in your face. However, if we look at the footwork, he receives it, reverses pivots, takes 1 dribble, and then watch his feet. Really small steps, trying to get in left-right because he's a right-handed player, and then he angles his lower body out and shoulders come back, and that allows him to get that extra distance, that extra range on his shot. And then in the fast break, he's looking to always push that ball down court. This is something that every player should be doing. I hope that this video has helped you become a better basketball player. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure to go check out the hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below, and I'll see you guys again next time.